everybody, welcome back to Reactions with No Emotions. Today we'll be watching The Worst Cooking on YouTube by Moist Critical. Let's get right into it.
God, this is an iconic recipe from Kay. The mincemeat has already come out. That's how we do it.
Put it round the sticks.
Of course. The way God intended.
Oh shit, sticks are too big. Oh, it's falling from the... Oh.
What's gone wrong, Kay? Besides everything in this kitchen. I could just eat that right up right now, Kay.
Right,
Perfect.
See, this is exactly how it is. I don't think I'm supposed to...
That is the world's most unfortunate group of spaghetti. It's like I'm watching an ISIS video for spaghetti.
And that's how I was shown.
Who showed you this? Like an inmate doing the best they can with what they have?
This is how it's said to do it. Sprinkle them all over.
Those pasta... the spaghetti's never getting cooked.
You did see me putting the juice on. So
Okay.
That's the onion.
You're just gonna be eating dry pasta with mincemeat and some random onions that unfortunately got roped into the mix. Where did you get this recipe? 4chan? From like a hoarder?
Onions, whichever you want me to say.
Okay, can we cook the noodles? I mean, it may be way past time for that. They look like fucking corpses in there now, but
yes, I'm
might
gonna
as well
open the
try.
tomatoes as well because it needs to be all for another half an hour.
The noodles can't take another dip in the oven, Kay. They won't make it.
Should be okay.
They can't survive. They weren't. Oh God.
That is the different spag ball.
Oh Jesus.
And it is coming to
This
the
is literal
taste.
racism at this point. It's a fucking hate crime what she's done to these noodles. Don't do it, son. Put some value on your life. Ew.
Probably,
They're not cooked is why. It's still raw and
Right,
burnt.
so we got in bed then.
You may as well replace the noodles with sticks from outside.
No, other side. That's it. Right, now the meat is done. Like I said, I have
That's
never
one
done
word
this
for it, I guess,
before,
Kay.
So you can imagine.
This is straight up Bronze Age food, yeah. This is the kind of food you'd see in cartoons when they're like roasting it over a fire for 3 seconds and it's still red as fuck.
Has got to go on the beef.
God, it just looks like a plate of dog shit. Which I guess could be a UK delicacy for all I know.
The beef.
The finest horse pie I could find
Now
outside.
I'm going to fold it over. I've got loads of juice which you're not supposed to have.
I wonder why, Kay. It's still raw. It's not juice, it's still bleeding.
It don't look too bad.
It looks horrendous, Kay. Words can't describe what that looks like. It looks like you tipped over a potted plant for its sauce.
You can see I've left the cooker.
Looks good now. Much better.
Put this in the oven.
It really came together at the end, Kay.
In a
I tell you, I was doubting it.
It's all broke up.
You know, color me pink, I tell you. I really didn't believe in the dream, but here it is. So she did this Wellington 3 years ago, and she came back for revenge 2 years ago. So let's see what difference a year makes in a beef Wellington's mastery. Okay, are you sure this is stuffing? It sounds and looks like rocks.
Make it more moist.
I think you've been scammed.
Obviously, 4 ounces of flour. Shit. 5 ounces of flour. Make it 6.
Was there an off-camera mistake,
6 ounces
Kay?
of flour.
I find that hard to believe. Right on the mark then.
And then I'm going to do...
It called for 50 ounces of flour, right? How are we looking back there, Kay? What's the behind the scenes looking like? Have we spilt more flour yet? She's cooking in a sandcastle bucket.
That's it.
Well, what do you know about fine dining, big guy? How many beef Wellingtons have you prepared flawlessly?
Some yellow cake uranium.
Well, it's not yellow cake uranium. In fact, it's... now I'm sure you see. It's a beef Wellington.
Stuff in.
What the fuck is that? A pre-made beef Wellington? What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Round it.
That's cheating. Yeah, I know I fucked up my last beef Wellington, so I bought one this time.
Ouch.
That's my redo.
I'm just doing it this version.
What version is this,
Just under the
Kay?
meat and the stuffing.
Does it have a name? The food poison special. Redo chicken Kiev. Well, I am guessing it didn't go well the first time. Man, there is no garlic left alive in that jar. Christ. What is the chicken Kiev used for? To ward off vampires? Who needs this much garlic in a recipe? Is she gonna dump that whole bowl of flour? Oh my god.
More flour.
Sweet Lord K, have mercy. It's just a bagel.
I know I've got a teaspoon.
Just use a whole bag of flour, K. Fuck it, let's get real.
The yeast in.
I cannot imagine there's any room left in this for more flour. At this point, it's just a basically goopy flour.
Oh, I can sneeze faster.
Okay, what do you expect? You have 3 bags of flour in it, which you are now rolling into more flour. I can promise you she's going to put more flour on this. That is not nearly a football field's worth of flour that she usually rolls her bread in. Mark my words, I'll wager 5 gift subs more flour's coming. Who wants to take me up on that wager? I know Kay inside and out. I'm inside her head. And all I see is flour. Oh, I'm a fucking genius. You got me a little worried for a second, Kay. I'm not gonna lie, you had me going. But I know you too well.
It stops it from sticking to the flour.
Of course, yeah, that's right. The flour. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, I think you're running out of flour. I think the reservoir's running low. You know, at this point I might as well just eat some fucking sand. If between Kay's bagel here and sand, I'd probably choose the sand. There'd be less fucking grain in it.
As you can see, they've not risen at all.
Yep, it's just chips. Flour chips. And I see you put more flour on them afterwards. Hey, it's not your fault. I think it was just a lack of flour. Let's check out her coming back to it. She had, I don't know how many, let's see. From September to 3. She really came back with a vengeance. She rested for 2 days and then came back on the 3rd and said it's time. Oh, her pantry must be nothing but like fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory of flour. Flour and mincemeat are her staples. It's fucking crazy how much flour she goes through in these.
Leave for 10 minutes until proper. Right, pour 200 millilitres of warm water into a bowl, and that's what I've done wrong because I've done it with cold water. So I'm going to have to redo it with warm water.
Well, that was quick. It was the first.
I just so I messed up first time. So I've got my yeast in. Tablespoon of sugar, pop, measuring stuff for bread. I've got a bread making machine. Over there. And I'm going to add the water.
Step 1, warm water. Okay, I poured ice into it. Shit. So the only thing she did differently was somehow use even more flour.
Don't understand that, but yes, I shall do.
So what is the saran wrap doing?
As I have got past it.
Why did you put them in the saran wrap? Oh my god. Okay, don't do that. No. KY, I didn't want. Oh, it's Kay's special recipe, the saran wrap bagels. God, she's actually boiling the saran wrap into the bagels. Okay, I'm sure you had to take the bagel out of the saran wrap. I'm no chef, but there's no fucking way.
This video was so helpful.
This will probably go wrong.
It's already gone wrong, Kay. You're boiling saran wrap. Kay, it's gone as wrong as it could. This is an FDA violation and most likely illegal.
And put this one in. This one I'm going to put in.
Ah, perfect. Now he has a friend.
2 boiling, so... chasing around.
She has to get her recipes off 4chan from people that make those troll recipes to try and get people to poison themselves. And she makes them as legitimate tutorials. There's no way. That is actual poison.
For a minute.
She is superheated saran wrap. Where does the plastic stop and the bagel begin? Not even she can figure it out.
Oh my word. Right, now this one.
Okay, you've outdone yourself with this recipe, I've got to say. I would have never thought to mix raw dough and plastic. I know what I'll be bringing to this year's Thanksgiving.
As you can see, the joint is
Ah.
done. It's had an hour.
Where did you find that piece of chicken? In the dumpster?
They didn't say what.
The fuck is that? Canned turkey?
I'm not very good at cutting meat. Never have been.
Oh, don't worry, Kay. It's not meat.
Oh,
Looks like
dear.
the ass cheek of a skunk or something.
It obviously went into the potatoes and same with the carry-on.
That's okay. I don't think anyone's going to be complaining about that, Kay. The juice being a little contaminated is probably going to be the least of your guests' concern here.
And here's the taste test.
Ah, if it's good enough for a dog, it's good enough for my family. Even the dog's like, Kay, can you please get this abominable dish away from me?
And I just want to also tell you about
She's such a
this.
happy woman.
Now,
I like that.
it's an
Yucky. If you're using panko breading, you usually dip it in eggs. I get that, but that did not look right.
And
I like how the husband is watching this salmonella disaster unfold in front of him and he can't wait to eat it.
dipping them in egg, I'll put that one.
Those meatballs deserve a channel strike. My mouth is a watering, Kay. I can't wait to gobble those up. That's the word I was looking for. Suddenly I have a craving for meatballs.
Lee, get what I'm doing. You need to wash.
Oh, we have a second round of mincemeat, eh? Well, far be it from me to make this sin here, but I am going to skip forward to when she finishes the tray.
Now I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes.
Is 10 minutes enough to cook that? Kay, I'm no health inspector, but 10 minutes for that amount of mincemeat meatballs.
You can hear me over there.
I don't know about that.
Does my head in. You can see.
Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Sorry guys, I was gone for a little bit and the next video autoplayed. But thank you guys for watching. Pretty cool video. See you later.